But this is very cool to have in the studio. You know him as one of the founding members of the Fugees. He is also a political activist, safe to say, and movie producer and documentarian. Welcome to the studio, Pras Michél.
Mm-hmm. What's up, what's up?
How are you, sir?
I'm good, sir.
Welcome back to Toronto. Is this your first time in Toronto?
No.
You've been here before. Okay, all right. You obviously toured it and came through.
Well, it's not just that. I mean, I come, on the lows. I have peoples up here, so.
Oh, yeah? Okay.
Yeah, I love Toronto. It's a good city. I'm sorry about your basketball team.
Yeah, okay. We don't want
Yeah,
to
that kind of sucks. That kind of sucks right now. We're all a little bit down about that, but it is what it is.
All right, let's talk about why you're here. Let's go back in time. 2010, earthquake hits Haiti, devastates the country. The world flocks around Haiti, then everyone goes home. And what emerges is a corrupt government. Is that safe to say?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, to say the least. And your bandmate, Wyclef, decides he's going to run for president. But you get behind somebody else to run for president, a guy by the name of Sweet Micky, or a.k.a. Sweet Micky. His name is Michel Martelly. Now what?
It's on.
It's on.
That might cause a little bit of tension.
Yeah.
For those that don't know, Sweet Micky is he's a pop star down there.
Yeah, very controversial.
Yeah.
Provocative.
Who would be the equivalent in, say, North America to Sweet
Howard
Micky?
Stern, but not Howard Stern, married Howard Stern, America Got Talent. Howard Stern, like, before 2000.
Right, okay.
Right.
So shock jock.
Shock jock.
Right.
But this guy used to wear diapers on stage. He used to wear underwears, moon the crowd. So Michel Martelly, or Sweet Micky, if you will.
Yeah.
Was a little bit out there.
What gave you, the idea to do that if it's someone so
Who
controversial?
figures this guy is going to make a good president?
Well, to be honest with you, I was so in the moment when the earthquake happened. 200,000 Haitians, unfortunately died. And I just was looking at, someone that I think can inspire the people because, he was so regarded and revered down in Haiti.
Yeah.
And to be quite honest with you, I didn't realize how controversial he was. I mean, I knew him, but I never knew about the diapers. It was my director, because I went to my director. I said, listen, man, I'm supporting this guy named Michel Martelly. I might just want to do a little short, filming the thing. He went and Googled him. He called me back. He said, Pras, I think I must have spelled his name wrong because every time I put up, I keep seeing this guy with diapers on. Surely it can't be this guy. I said, yeah, it probably is him,
Yep,
But I was
that's my
already
guy.
with him, so I had to go along with the ride,
Did you have any point did you have second thoughts?
No,
Like,
I
I'm
think
making
if
a
I
mistake?
did, the outcome wouldn't have been what it is.
Right.
Because it came from a place of sincerity and really want to do something for the Haitian people.
Right.
But I mean, when I go back and as I'm doing these interviews, as I'm thinking about this, I'm like, wow, man, this was really crazy.
Yeah.
Yeah. So then what was the conversation like after that with Wyclef?
I never spoke to Clef about it because Clef came in. We found out about it 2 weeks before we were about to register.
Okay.
So Clef went to Michel because Clef didn't know I was behind Michel at that time.
Oh, okay.
So he went to Michel and said, look, man, you don't want to go against me. I'm going to crush everything you guys got going on. But he didn't know I was involved.
Right.
But you also got to remember, Clef had a lot of resources. So, when he came in, just to register, he had $20 million cash at hand.
Right.
We had $60,000, but $17,000 at hand.
Right.
So it was kind of like David versus Goliath,
However, we also know how that story ended.
Right.
Jump ahead. New president of Haiti.
My horse won.
How did that happen? How does that happen? How do you go up against a juggernaut like Wyclef, who in his own right is a huge celebrity globally, has the world behind, could potentially get the world behind him and his movement, and still come out on top?
I just think that the people, it's the spirit, man. It's a bizarre story. It's one of those situations you're like, what?
Yeah.
It was just the stars and the moon and everything just was in alignment, man.
Now, is he making a difference?
That's a different segment.
Okay, that's a different show. Okay.
Different show.
Now, is your relationship with Wyclef now strained? Will there be a Fugees
we're
reunion?
cordial, I think, during the moment of the campaign, he probably hated me, and then afterwards, he got behind Michel. It's cool. But I think maybe deep in his heart, he probably still feels certain ways about me.
Right.
Because, think about it. Had he won, that would have been a greater story. Kids from Haiti, poor, come to America to
Right.
pursue his dreams as a kid, become one of the biggest
Pop stars ever.
pop stars,
Yep.
and then go back and become president. That's a great story too.
That's
I can't
a
lie to you.
Schwarzenegger story. right
yeah,
there.
that's bigger than Schwarzenegger.
Yeah.
Because Schwarzenegger, you know, he was governor
Yeah.
of one state.
Yeah.
Yeah.
This guy become president of a country.
Of a country.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
That's kind of like, that's a dope story. But unfortunately, it didn't go the way he wanted it to go.
So you have documented the whole thing in a documentary called Sweet Micky for President. You cover the whole thing. At what point does it start, and how? Take us along the trail of
So
the
basically, it
documentary.
starts, it gives you a little brief history, a real sexy history about Haiti and our influence in America and in the world, obviously. And then it goes into kind of like the beginning of the campaign, from the beginning. And then you see the behind the scenes. So you got my boy Sean Penn in it. You got Ben
Right,
Stiller
he's
in
also
it.
in the mix.
Yeah, he was also in the mix. He, he got into the ring. Ben Stiller just made a little quick cameo, So you have all these different people putting their hands in the pot.
Right.
And then it ends with, how he won,
Right.
basically,
Let's talk about. I know a lot of people listening want to know about the Fugees. Reunion happening. It's not going to happen. We keep hearing things. Lauryn Hill comes into the city every once in a while, and we get this feeling like something's going to happen, and then nothing happens. How long has it been? 20 years almost?
Actually, next year's going to make it the 20th anniversary of the score.
Right. So
I don't know. I'm focusing on Sweet Micky right now. But, anything can happen. I've been hearing rumblings between the two of them, kind of like supposedly having conversations.
Right.
I haven't been privy to that conversation. I guess they feel like, he's doing Sweet Micky.
right.
But,
Okay.
if the moment is right,
Pras Michél, thank you so much for joining us, man.
thanks for having me.